What's going on, wrestling fans? Breaking news. CM Punk actually has to relinquish the AEW championship. I was watching Rampage, after SmackDown, and suddenly my mind was blown just like the entire Twitter sphere. Because suddenly, CM Punk, who recently just won the AEW championship at Double or Nothing last weekend, now has to give up the title. Now, apparently, according to Excalibur on AEW Rampage commentary, said CM Punk is technically still the AEW champion. He's going to go away. He needs surgery on his foot. Maybe it could be worse. Could be his knee. Could be everything. Who knows? But they say, he'll be back very soon. That's why they're not going to say, you're vacating the championship. We're going to actually crown an interim champion. That's right. We're going to get one at the Forbidden Door. This is where I have my notes. A battle royal will kick off Dynamite. The winner faces Jon Moxley in the main event, and they'll go on to fight at Forbidden Door June 26th. So right now, CM Punk technically is no longer going to be our reigning and defending AEW champion. Technically, he is still champion, but really, who knows how long this surgery will take to heal. They said, he'll be back in a few months. Well, will he be back in a few months? Sometimes you go into surgery and you suddenly have an infection, and then you're out for 6 months. And it's happened to many people. It happened to Jon Moxley when he got surgery a few years ago. But they're going to crown a new champion. Interesting that Jon Moxley gets thrown in there right away. And then, which I love because he's a former world champion, and the rankings show that he deserves it. But yet then you have a battle royal to determine Jon Moxley's opponent at Forbidden Door. And obviously, at least for me, I don't think it's going to be a New Japan wrestler. Because as of right now, it seems like Forbidden Door is all about this AEW versus New Japan fantasy matches. We haven't confirmed any of that yet. It's just the fantasy booking. So now the rumor online, CM Punk versus Tanahashi and Forbidden Door, obviously that's out the window. That's the rumor. That was the rumor going. So a lot of questions. Who's going to win the Battle Royal? We just had MJF cut a promo of a lifetime, and yet all his merchandise has been removed from AEW's website. His profile has been removed. Did you already pull the trigger on this work shoot angle and bring back MJF a week later after he said the F word on TV and ripped apart Tony Khan to win the Battle Royal to take on Jon Moxley to become the tweener that CM Punk once was in 2011? Are we going to see the summer of MJF? These are questions that are going to be very interesting to see how this all goes down. Also, you got to feel bad for CM Punk. 100% got to feel bad. The man disappeared from wrestling for so long. Finally came back to AEW, was fighting young talent to eventually get to the World Championship. He finally wins it, and then he's injured. Remember that time when Finn Balor won the Universal Championship, the first ever Universal Championship? Everyone thought this is the beginning. Finn Balor, the demon, he's going to be the face of the company, and then injured, relinquished the next night. CM Punk won on Sunday. It is Friday, and he already is no longer our defending AEW champion. And I wouldn't be upset with a decision at Double or Nothing to let Hangman Page beat CM Punk. If they knew there was an injury ahead of time going into this match, then I think a lot of fans would be fine with Hangman Page still champion. CM Punk lost. Makes Hangman Page look great, right? Then he can lose to somebody else. Because obviously the new direction for Hangman Page is like, man, he should have done something dirty during that Double or Nothing match to keep his title against CM Punk, but he didn't. He was going to hit the guy. Actually, I have a belt right here. He was going to hit CM Punk with the belt, but he didn't. He didn't. So now we're in this conundrum where you decided to go with CM Punk. He's injured. Now he's not the champion, but you're going to continue saying, well, he is the champion. We're just going to have like a fake champion for a little while. And when CM Punk's ready, he'll return. And then what does that mean? Do you just take away the championship from the guy who's been defending it, the pretend champion? Or do you have CM Punk fight the new AEW champion and have the unify the titles and then have a new design that everyone can buy online? And maybe that's a good decision. It's a great business decision because people will buy a brand new AEW World Championship belt. Like, I like the design of this. but I could see them making it bigger or more something, and then you can sell it just like I bought this one. You could sell it and make more money. I'm not saying that's what they're trying to do, but it sucks that CM Punk, a wrestler a lot of people grew up on and consider like, oh my God, this is his moment. He's finally back and he's away from the E, and here he is in AEW. Oh, he's the champion. Yay. And he's injured. It absolutely sucks. So a lot of doors need to be opened or closed, or a lot of plans need to be figured out, because now CM Punk is going to be gone for at least a few months, surgery, healing up. Jon Moxley already in the match at Forbidden Door. And now we have to crown the other number one contender. And could be Wardlow. I could see that. Because if MJF is using this angle as a work shoot, well, him coming back right away would be really awkward for your storyline, because then you're really proving it's the work. It's not a shoot. So Wardlow, I think, is a suitable opponent. I think he's been his momentum. Adam Cole just won the Owen Hart tournament. So I can see him winning that battle royal. So there's a few wrestlers who have the momentum going up for them. So pulling this off might be a good idea. I don't want it to be like a random, oh my God, Sammy Guevara did it. No, I'm sorry. I like you, Sammy, but you shouldn't be in the world title picture right now. Right now, they need all the main stars, like Bryan Danielson versus Jon Moxley again. Forbidden Door for the title. That's what you need. You don't need, like a Jungle Boy winning this and fighting Jon Moxley. That's just stupid. I don't mean to call it stupid, but then it would be dumb if they suddenly were like, oh, here you go. One half of the Acclaim gets the title shot together with Moxley. No. But there you go, folks. CM Punk has relinquished the belt. We're going to crown a new interim champion at Forbidden Door. We'll see what happens, though. Who's going to win that battle royal? MJF just makes sense, but it'd be so weird to have him come back so quickly. But there you go, folks. Breaking news, CM Punk, injured, has to relinquish the belt. Technically, he is still a champion, and will crown a new champion at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. Whew. This shit's crazy. Have a good night. Bye.